being overly critical of yourself and thinking you're not good enough, constantly attracting people who don't see your value and make you feel like you're trash. Your therapist telling you that you have low self esteem but not really knowing why. Got you. So in this video today we will be talking about how can we improve our self-esteem to attract people who value us and to learn how to value ourselves, and first of all learning why it is what it is. So without any further ado, let's get started.
What's poppin'? Just like ooh, what's poppin'? I like you.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a really nice day, and today we are going to be talking about your self-esteem. Yes, what is self-esteem? It's basically your opinion of yourself. It's your inner talk. It's what you think about yourself, and it's how you perceive yourself. And it could be in the light of others, how others see you, but more than that, it's your inner dialogue, your subconscious mind telling you if you're good enough, you're not good enough, you're worth this or you're not worth that. That is your self esteem. To understand why we have low self esteem, we have to go back to its roots. To understand a problem, we need to first understand what causes the problem. So, if you are someone who is having these symptoms, like they feel that they're not really good enough, you find yourself constantly giving yourself a negative self talk, thinking, oh, I cannot really do that. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm smart enough to do that. I don't think I'm pretty enough to get free drinks from someone. Then you are a victim of low self esteem. So, basically, these are some symptoms, and it actually goes back to your past experiences. Generally, in life, at the point we are right now, what our self esteem tells us is normally what has happened to us in the past. It's basically accumulation of all the past experiences that we have had, especially in our childhood. So, for example, if you were always raised in a household where your parents belittled you or the people who surrounded you were belittling you, then you might have low self esteem as well. Now, story time. Personally, I just realized a few weeks ago that I always thought that I have like great self esteem. To be fair, I did judge it quite a few times and I did think I did not. But a few weeks ago, I realized that I did not have a high self esteem. I had low self esteem and I had self esteem issues that was recognized. And I was like, why is that so? Because I'm someone who was raised in a South Asian household, and there was this constant pressure in general as a society of always being the best, of always getting the best grade, of always being the child who's an overachiever in all areas of life, be it co-curricular or curricular activities. And to be fair, my parents never really pressured me, and I was always the kid who was like smart, who used to get good grades and stuff. And whenever I would not get good grades, whenever I would not, for example, if I would aim for 90, I would get only 80. I would go to my parents and be like, yeah, I got an 80. They would not really be like, ooh, you're so dumb, why did you get 80? No, they would be like, yeah, you did your best, try again next time. But I could see that disappointment in their faces, and more than that, I felt bad. I felt like I was just not good enough to get a 90, and I constantly was trying to perfect myself to get a 90 or more than a 90. And in this ways, I was constantly criticizing myself every time I would not achieve a result that I figured I would have to achieve, right? And more than this, what happened was when I was younger, the people I used to surround myself with, like when we are in high school, a lot of people actually tease us a lot for our physical insecurities or our character insecurities. And I used to be teased a lot, mostly about my height because I'm short, like 5 short. And that never really affected me till I realized that it did. Because I always used to just like let go of it, I always used to laugh it out. But I realized that deep down it did actually affect my image of myself, and I'd never considered myself like really pretty because I was short. And because I had other physical insecurities that were exaggerated when other people pointed it out, which was again a factor in my low self esteem. And after realizing all this, I started doing a couple of practices that have helped me raise my self esteem, and I've been doing this since a while now. So let me share these with you and see if it helps you. So the first thing is taking care of yourself. Self-esteem is your inner perception of how you are, and it's basically about how you perceive yourself. If you think that you're not worthy of something, you're not gonna be worthy of something. It's basically you showing yourself that you don't really care about yourself. So you have to take care of yourself. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to show yourself that you're good enough, you're the best, and you can do it. You can achieve something you set your mind to. And in order to achieve this, you can do a lot of things like discipline. You can set a target to go to the gym every week for 3 days. And when you do that, you're going to build discipline and you're going to tell yourself subconsciously, great, I can do that. I'm a disciplined person, right? You can take yourself out on solo dates. You can treat yourself and you can give yourself what you deserve. When you take care of yourself, this perception of you is gonna change. You're gonna think, okay, I'm taking care of myself. I deserve taking care of myself. I deserve self care. I deserve self love. And then you're gonna be like, why do I even think I'm not good enough? I am. And then you're gonna be on the path towards high self esteem. Second thing that you can do is make a list of all the positive things about yourself. Basically, it means that whenever someone compliments you, it could be your outfit, it could be your hair, it could be how you look, it could be your personality, it could be something you did. Write everything down. This was something I started a while ago and it has helped me a lot, a lot. Like whenever someone would compliment me, I would just write it down in my notepad and I would read it when I was low. So when I was feeling like I was not pretty enough, I'd go back to my notes and I'd look at all the comments people made about me and I'd be like, wow, okay, so I am someone who's really beautiful. Great. And this will really help me. But other than this, you also have to write what you feel is good about yourself. All the achievements you're really proud of, all the things that you really like about yourself, write them down. This could be something, a letter that you can look to when you're feeling low, when you're feeling negative. You just go back to it, you take a look at it, you look at all the positives, and you feel good about yourself. Third thing is affirmations. As discussed a lot in my previous videos, affirmations really alter how you think about yourself. When there's someone who's really enforcing positive talks about yourself in your own mind, you're gonna feel good about yourself. If you hear someone telling you that you're like a goddess, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're kind, that's how your subconscious mind is going to alter itself. That's how you're going to think about yourself if you keep listening to something, right? Crap in, crap out, good things in, good things out. So listen to affirmations as much as you can so that you can alter your self-talk and you can turn it to a positive one. Fourth thing that you can do is challenge yourself. Challenge yourself whenever you think you cannot do something. For example, I am someone who's bad at math. Like, I thought I was bad at math. I never really liked math. And so what I did in my first semester of uni, I had to actually take math as a course and I was not aware of that. When I took it, I was like, you know what? I just want to pass at this. I don't even think I'm going to be able to ace this course. And then I was like, wait a minute, why am I downgrading myself? Why am I degrading my intelligence? I should not do that. And my second thought was, okay, I challenge myself. I'm gonna get a 4.0 GPA or at least more than 3.8 in this course. And I'm gonna show myself that even though I don't like it, it is something that I can do. I'm smart enough to do that. And I did. I actually studied a lot and I put a lot of efforts in, and at the end, I got 3.9 or I guess 4. But that's not the point. The point is you challenge yourself and you do something. And even if you don't, it's okay, right? It's fine. You at least tried and you learned something more than if you didn't try, you would not learn anything. So keep challenging yourself. Most of the times you'll find that things you think you're not good enough at, you're actually going to be able to do those. So challenge yourself. And the last thing is treat yourself. Whenever you think that you've done something, it doesn't have to be really grand, it doesn't have to be really important like a promotion or getting a great grade. No, it could be something very little. It could be something like you were having a bad day and you handled it well, and now you're treating yourself with ice cream. You were feeling low and you think you had to take care of yourself, so now you're treating yourself with chocolates. You finally cut off a toxic friend and it's been a month since you haven't talked to them. So, as a gift to yourself, you get your favorite food. So, treat yourself on all the small wins, and even if you fail, treat yourself. Treat yourself for trying instead of just being harsh on yourself that you see, I knew you would fail. No, treat yourself. See, I thought you would fail, but I tried. And now, see, I know more about the subject. So treat yourself. So, these are just some ways you can actually raise your self esteem. And the main thing that is the most critical in raising a self esteem is understanding that you're not perfect. You have to accept your flaws, you have to work on your negatives, but you also have to focus on the positives that you have. And don't be overly critical of yourselves. You're all humans. And yeah, that's it. Have a nice day, and I hope you like my video. If you do, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.